Let's talk about a podcast. Get lit with me.
Yeah.
If you tired of niggas fronting, let's talk about it. You tired of bitches getting on niggas, let's talk about it, man. It's a podcast. We talk about everything, man. It's the boy Buddha.
Showtime in the building. What's good, y'all?
What's good?
What's up, man?
Demetrius in the
Got
building.
my boy D's the second home.
Second home, man.
My boy
Second
back
home.
at it, man.
Second home.
I love my man D in the building,
My
man.
man staying on
Always
business,
good
man.
vibes.
That's a fact. How y'all feeling though, man? How y'all feeling this week, man?
Feeling good, man. I ain't gonna front, man. It's Friday. You know I love Fridays, man. I say that every week, man. But it's just something about a Friday that just get me in a good mood. You know, I'm always ready to hang out with family, friends, and, you know, just do amazing things, man. So with y'all, though.
Yeah, I'm feeling rather selfish for 2024. I ain't gonna lie. You know
Ooh,
what
right
I'm saying?
to
'Cause
it.
I'm tired of motherfuckers getting over. I'm tired of motherfuckers getting over, man. Can I have this? Can I get that? But they ain't bringing nothing to the fucking table.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
leeches, man.
Tired of it.
Off the rip.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good though, man. You know, taking this shit one day at a time. That's on the plan ahead. Next week, we trying to do that big stew session too. Next week, man, we gotta do that big stew session, man.
We got a lot
We
of
on you
lot of
niggas'
great-
heels. We on your heels.
We coming
2024, we on your
podcasts,
heels.
music. You might be showing a documentary,
doing
movie. I'm
everything,
not even
man.
gonna talk too much. We ain't
We
gonna
gonna
let y'all
see.
know too much, but
Let's get.
we entertaining.
That's a fact. Let's get to NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, yo.
This nigga,
Yo.
son. He said some off the wall shit, son.
What he said, man?
He said something. What he said verbatim. He said fatherhood, like.
He not
Not
big
that
on.
big
Oh
on
yeah, I
fatherhood.
did see that. He said he
Like,
not
what?
big on
Why you
fatherhood.
not big on father? And he got like 11 kids.
And you know what? It's like you're the dude that was
Probably never had a father.
Yo, but that's what people are saying right now. Like the dude that was interviewing him was kind of like showing him love because his son was right like on his lap.
Yeah.
So he like, yo, I know you do anything with fatherhood, and he like, I ain't really big on no fatherhood, man. You see the interviewers like throwing off like, yo, but you got your kids with you. You always got your kids, and he was like, that's cause you here. Like if you wasn't here, I'm four walls, man. I be in my own space, in my own. And I think even the people viewing it is like.
But what
it
do
just
he
was-
mean by that? He's not big on like he not big on like promoting it in front of the world, or he just don't give a fuck about his kids. Cause
And,
it's like,
and that's the thing. I wish that the interviewer would have asked him what he meant by it.
okay.
But I feel like, I don't know, sometimes when it comes down to like this new generation and the internet, I don't be knowing if what you saying is real or you just so good at striking emotion in people that you just know what to say. So sometimes it's like, I know that he probably know that this creates content. So he probably just said it. So for me, I'm getting smarter. You know what I mean? I'm getting smarter when it comes down to the industry. Yeah. And I'm realizing that a lot of these dudes, they don't really care about what we talk about or what we think about them. They just know we all gonna talk, and then they're gonna drop another album, and then they're gonna just keep moving. And they probably tell their close family members and friends, like, yo, you know I love my family, man. Like, but I'm just doing this because that's what the people want. So that's my take on it. I feel like he fronting. Even the dude was throwing off like, yo, I think you just saying that. He said it. The dude on the interviews, I think you just saying that because you got your kid with you. All your kids is always with you. All your album covers most likely got your kids on it. I don't know. I think he capping.
He shouldn't be saying that because the young boys fake look up to him. Like he's like that young boy. His name
NBA
say it
YoungBoy.
safe. Yeah,
And
so
that's
the young
the topic
boys,
I feel like we got to talk about.
like,
Is like most of these people are just doing this to entertain, but it's at the detrimental of our character as far as the culture.
Yeah,
like they don't care about.
It's affecting people.
Exactly.
People under the influence of what you're saying.
Exactly. And I think they don't care about that. Like they're gonna do whatever and say whatever to make sure that they keep their lights on.
Yeah, that's a
but
fact.
they don't care that your kids is really like, yeah, you know, I like that.
Niggas is
and that's
for
why
profits, man.
It's our job also. Like even for me, I be trying to teach the young boys like, yo, this is entertainment. Like don't even the young girls like don't think Ice Spice running out there with her cheeks out on stage. Like she probably didn't want to do that, but she knew for a fact the bloggers, everybody gonna eat this up. They gonna talk about me crazy, but my name stayed in everybody's mouth, and that keeps their lights on.
So basically, everybody's an attention whore.
Sorry to say, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're attention whore. You doing it for clout. You doing it for
Exactly.
money. So you'll say anything out your mouth just to get the attention, just
That's
to get
what's
the
going
bag.
on. That's what's going on right now. And I think the record labels is like behind them saying like, I think when the cameras went off, they were telling YoungBoy like, yo, they wired him another check. Like, yo, you did good, sir. And he like, damn, his soul, he probably feel like, I love my kids, man. But the truth is, the labels, the people, they like, yo, you say you ain't a good father? This is good content, man. Yo, I love you, man. So it's sad,
but
man.
It's all content good content, though? Like as a podcaster, I don't think all content good content, because a lot we was up here and we had to scrap a couple interviews because shit got crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. So you gotta have integrity with this shit.
You don't know that behind the scenes. We had some people out there like, yo, something you said at the camp.
Yeah, shit got crazy.
But it's like I think that's the difference between the underground content versus the industry content. The underground, I feel like that's why people always love underground hip hop, because that's where people try to go from the hard and keep it 100. But I think when you get on and the money is involved, it's not about that no more. It's about what is going to make the people dance, move, or strike emotion, even make them hate me, whatever it is.
So basically, you selling your morals, you selling your principles, you selling
no,
whatever
morals
you
stand
stand for as a man. You'll sell it for the money and the fame.
That's what's going on right now.
So you sell your ass too. You sell your ass too. When it come down to it, you got a price.
And you just put an interview up with shout out to Doggy Diamonds with Ali
Vegas, and he was saying that's
he
how
was
they
a real
get
lyricist,
down.
but he couldn't get in because
he didn't go through that Nuri door.
He didn't want to do it.
That door they took him.
You know, somebody told me something about they was like, yo, you could get into acting and all of that. I could call this person, that person, and you know why I didn't want to do it? Because of the things that I heard about the industry, man. And I know that I'm not the type that's going to tuck his principles or bow down or emasculate himself just for some money, man.
So
or
during
some
that
fame.
time, what they was telling you?
I don't care about that shit. It was like, oh, you should do it. You could really make it in there. You got the look. I was like, yeah, but you know what's going to happen? When they see strength, they want to try to break you down. They want to emasculate you.
Shout out to Cat Williams.
That's how they feel comfortable.
It should go back from back in the day.
It's true.
Butt breaking, nigga. With the slaves, nigga.
It's
They
true.
doing that shit.
Shout out to my man Buddha, man. He been killing that on the editing, because I be looking at a lot of joints he edit, and I be like, he had some dude up there basically saying like, yo, man, you get drunk and you chill with these dudes in the industry, and then you wake up and they're like, yo, so we want you to sign this contract. And you're like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't want no contract. And they're like, yo, pop the tape in. And the nigga pop the tape in. And the nigga like, oh, all right, how much you said the contract is for? And the nigga don't want to see that tape.
Nah,
it's like, yo, last night, that was you, man.
That shit's just crazy.
Some of the contract now. Now nigga like, I'm going to sign. You say you want me to sign right here, right there? All right, bet I got you.
That's why niggas fuck with Dane, because Dane was telling niggas do it they self. Because you don't need their money. You got your money, you going to stand on your square because you got your bread. You need their bread, so you going to play by their rules.
Yep.
Yeah, but son,
why would you relinquish your power? If you see they coming to you and offering you something, that let it be known that you have something that they want and they want to exploit.
Right.
I look at this entertainment shit now like how the Matrix. Man, the Matrix, the red pill and the blue pill.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this shit. All this shit is a fucking facade, bro. When I get in this shit now, like, yo, this is what niggas doing.
And we was talking about that last time, man. How 2024 seems like it's the year of the truth. Because a lot of people now is starting to, like, these years keep going by and technology is advancing more and more. And even people like us sitting down, building on these topics, like the views is, they watch it.
Truth always comes to the light, man.
Exactly, man.
You can't hide. You can hide for a period, but sooner or later, you're going to have to face the music, man.
Cat Williams shook the comedy world. Mark Curry coming out saying niggas is stealing his jokes. Niggas stole his whole image.
What about all the people who
this is crazy.
didn't get far, even though they were super talented, but they stood on principle? So they waiting for the people that's pushing the truth so they could be like, finally, like Mark Curry. He said Steve Harvey stole his jokes and did all X, Y, and Z.
His whole,
but
his
when
whole
you tell
show.
them the truth, they normally throw you to the side.
Yeah.
But now because of the internet and all of this underground stuff like podcasts and music and YouTube, Twitter, social media, period, now we have more power. And now the people who did the backdoor stuff, now they tight because it's like, damn, they got to deal with this now. We on the YouTube running the views up right now as the independent podcast. Name came through, stamped it. So now they like, damn, these niggas is talking. And they don't like that.
Yeah,
they definitely don't. They definitely don't like that shit.
But
man.
it's wild. Like, say 3 of us sitting here. You know what I'm saying? We standing on principles, all of that, right? One of us decides to do some fuckboy shit. That's devastating, man. That's devastating because we came in like as men, and you deviated, and you getting on some fuckboy shit, and you want me to still congratulate you?
Yep. And I think on that flip side, it's like, but that one person will be running around with all the big time celebrities and all that. He look like he lit. And we still saying like, y'all nigga, this some bullshit. Yeah. But it's the underground. So like, a few people might hear y'all, but we up here. Y'all ain't on the radio. Y'all ain't on the TV, the Netflix. Like, I'm here. So your voice is like, y'all got the little people saying I'm fucking around and I'm doing all this other shit, but y'all not getting that level that I'm on. That's why I sold my soul.
Like the one that's standing on principles. They'll change the narrative, and you'll be the hater. You'll be the
I always tell yo, bro, right? In my team, I always tell people like, yo, you could call me out, criticize me, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you can't tell me how you feel, me and you don't have a relationship. Like you gotta let me know how you feel. If me and you on the same on the same team, you gotta let me know how you feel. Yeah. And some people can't tell you, man, how they feel because they feel like, yo, he'll cut me off, or I ain't gonna be around the mix. So I feel like that's some bitch shit, my nigga. If you doing some fuckboy shit, my man should tell me, yo, bro, you doing some fuckboy shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. And that's why that reminds me of, like, I was looking at Benny the Butcher earlier. He was on the Breakfast Club, and I'm like, yo, he standing on principles too. Like, he older, he like 38 or 39, and he just got his deal with Def Jam, which is one of the biggest, record labels, and he's saying that, like, yo, all the stuff that we was doing coming up was nonsense, you know what I mean? We didn't have to do all that. And I feel like right now it's a big message on basically changing the narrative. And I don't think everybody want to hear that particular narrative, but I think for us as people just and taking information, we got to support artists like that. Like, if we want the real being back in position, like us talking about Cat Williams and he exposing everybody, we got to support him. He do a show in New York, we got to come out and make sure, because, like, don't let the people who speak in truth be out there dolo with 1 view, 2 views. It's like, we got to support everybody that's on the same type of time.
I support anybody that's doing this shit independently, bro. Support is free. That's the segment on the podcast. Support is free.
So when he was talking about we ain't have to do that, what exactly was he talking about?
All of the street stuff. He was basically saying, like, yo, if we just thought a little bit further, like, we could have found out our talents. We could have found our purpose. We could have looked at our family history and used that as, okay, my pops already laid his life down the line on some street shit already. So how about I just try to do something different? Like, half of us was in school, wasn't listening to none of these counselors, wasn't listening to that little football coach that was telling you, like, nah, bro, don't do that, da-da-da. We don't be listening. And it's like, then you end up just walking the same path as everybody else before you in your community, in your family. Like, sometimes we don't necessarily have to do it. We be thinking because we in the hood and all that we got to do these things, but there are other ways. Like, it's still dudes from the hood that become lawyers. It's still dudes from the hood that become entrepreneurs. So how they so different, and they moms was on crack or they family was fucked up too, but how they became that person. You know what I mean? They just decided to do something different. And I think we all could do that, and that's what he was saying. It's like, we don't have to do these things. We think we do because it's right there. It's the easiest thing to do.
Nah, but like I feel like
I just had a thought though on something like this, right? Like, he said we didn't have to do that, right? But if you didn't have individuals doing that, who would want to be the police? Who would want to be the lawyers? Because seeing some of the people doing that inspired some of these lawyers to go to law school and say, I'm not going to do that. So
you
it kind of, one thing, the negative kind of complements the positive in a way.
Good and evil, you need that shit.
That's why they don't want, you can't fully make the whole world positive.
Nah, you can't.
But like
the world operates off of negativity too.
Look at the Rockefellers, man. Dang. They sold liquor and all that, got millions, and that's how they started.
Right now it's a smoke shop
and then
on every corner.
It turned into a legit business, and now you congratulate them. But they started off doing shit that wasn't legal.
My take on it, like, Benny era and D era was different. So, like, they had to provide for their family. Nowadays, niggas want to be cool. Niggas want to be gangsters and shooters because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
They don't want to be gangsters and shooters because they had to. They had to do it. They want to be cool.
Like,
niggas be doing mad stuff. Era was different. Y'all
back
niggas,
then you
was
didn't want to be the shooter. You didn't want to get into all of that,
it's
man.
Cool. Tattoos on their face because it's cool. Niggas want to be out here because it's cool. And I never looked at that until I started growing. I'm like, yo, that was the choice. I ain't really had it's different. Like, Compton, that's like, game making is their religion out there. That's That's them. Out here in New York, yeah, like.
But you know that originated because actually they wanted to do some positive things in their community.
Yeah.
But when you got a bunch of people and you got egos and envy and all that, it kind of turns into something else because
then people come in like infiltrate, like the Black Panther Party. People come and infiltrate that shit and make that shit something it's not, and then these niggas are terrorists. You know how they.
Because no matter how positive you are, right? If somebody come and attack you, your instinct's still gonna kick in.
Right, that's true.
And if it go down, it go down. And that's what happens sometimes in the neighborhoods, man.
And
they see people making strides of trying to do things, and they see that they have a little attention and a little power, and they want to sit back and criticize, hate on it, find fault in it, and all of that.
Yeah. So now, what in your position, you know what I mean? You did time and all that.
How much time you did again? Tell the people how much time you did again, man.
31 years. 31, man.
Damn. Every time you say that, I got to pause.
Yeah, 31 straight years.
Wow. Now you out here in the free world, right? What do you say to the young boys that's still pushing that narrative? Like, oh, I'm gangsta, I do whatever I want to do. Because now I feel like it's so much different, you know what I mean, from that era, maybe the 80s. You got the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. I don't even know. What do you call this shit, 2020 and beyond? I don't even know.
You call this shit the clout era. That's how I call it.
Find yourself. Stop following what you think is hip and cool. Because all these dudes walking around with all black on, with the Pooh Shiesty mask on, and they think they tough and all of that. Wait till you get some slugs in you. Wait till they lock you up. Wait till you can't see your peoples no more. Wait till you need some money for commissary. Then you see how tough you are. Then you see how really innovative and gangster you are.
Yeah.
And most of them, they not. They not built for that, man.
Yeah, man, you just went too deep on the motherfuckers. That's a message.
I had to drop the message on that because lately I noticed there's a lot of people, like even K-Flock. This is a young dude from the Bronx who got a big record deal, and then he got locked up for attempted murder.
Then his man has come home, one of them little dudes?
D-Thing just came home.
Yeah.
But I know even that's probably got him like, damn, he home now, and French Montana got him signed, so he going crazy, but the other dude's still sitting up, and he had a whole record deal. Like, his mom is still helping him out. He got all his money in his account, and he went on the phone the other day on one of the popular Instagram pages and was like, yo, I'm in the can right now. I'm in solitary confinement. Yeah. I can't see my family. I can't spend my money. I can't do nothing. Y'all got to chill with that beef. And I'm like, yo, this is right now. So all these messages coming out to the young boys. So that's why I'm trying to ask, like, what do you think it be for them to still be trying to do this? Like,
people think it won't happen to me, man. To happen to them. And then when it happens to them.
Creatures of habit, man. It's hard to break old habits. Once you get in the habit of doing something and that becomes you.
Too late.
It's kind of hard to break free of that, especially when you have people bigging you up and accepting you for the bullshit that you doing. That's part of the problem.
Like
nobody pulls these kids and like, yo, son, you fucking up. You about to sign this and sign that. You can't move this way. You got to be more of a thinker. Nobody's pulling. Everybody want to spend their bread. They want to show out with them. They want to pop bottles with them. They want to fuck pussy with them. They want to eat with them. They want to do all of that. But nobody is giving these dudes the wisdom that they need to take it to the next level, man.
You talked about the entourage.
The entourage. Your entourage, your people's around you. Yeah. You gotta. That's why they say keep your circle tight, man. Because most everybody don't have your best interest.
That's true. And most of them in their entourage, they keep the, like, you know what they say, they keep the wolves around them. But if you the ticket and you got wolves around you, then they probably going to influence you to be on the same type of time. Because these are dudes who going to carry for you, or dudes that's like outside and they have that name.
Soon as you stop feeding the wolves, guess what happens? They trying to sabotage you. Either they coming to take it themselves, they going to line you up, or they going to sabotage you.
Or you saw.
Speaking of this, you're not feeding them no more, so they don't give a fuck about you.
Speaking of that, Meek Mill's man Dean used to the same shit. Him and Dean went at it, and Dean coming at him like, yo, he spent my lifestyle. The whole big thing on the internet. You seen it?
That's what I don't like, though. It's like every time anybody that make it from the hood, even though they steal from the hood, somebody's always back in the back saying, that nigga was pussy, man. That nigga wasn't. It's like, even though we all come from the same struggle, same story, as soon as somebody make it and you start fronting on them, they always going to say you was soft. Everybody is soft in my eyes. It don't matter if you done stabbed son, shot son, they still gonna call you soft.
What do they consider being pussy? Being
a
thinker?
Know. Let's talk about that right now.
Not getting into the bullshit with you, not interacting and getting into it and stopping what I got going on.
What would you call being pussy? Because we got to address that. Even the young niggas right now, they always, this nigga's pussy. Everybody's pussy. And I think that's why niggas be ready to kill behind you saying that. So what is it in your opinion? We want to know.
My thing is, man, a real man who's about something, he's not going to be calling the next man out like that, like calling him a pussy or whatever. You have a discussion with that man. If you feel some type of way about what he's doing, you sit down, you call that man up. Yo, let me holler at you for a minute. Now, if he don't come to the table and let you express that, or he's scared or whatever, he might be a, he might be a pussy.
That's a fact.
Man.
That's a game fact. That's a game fact.
So that's the definition.
Because
definition of pussy,
men could sit down and talk, man. We could sit down and express, like we could solve our differences, man. Like I did it before.
Like a dude like me. When I got a problem with a dude, I don't want to talk on the phone. Cause you talk on the phone, you're gonna talk crazy. I want to pull up to you and see you out of energy, and then we're gonna hit it right then and there. But like, I'm not looking for that. But I'm just saying, like, you just gotta.
So that's one definition of pussy. If I address you man to man, face to face, and you don't want to talk now like that.
Yeah, and you go and change the narrative later on.
I'm good.
When you had a chance to settle everything right then and there in my face. Yeah, now you want to go and you want to change the narrative and talk to your girlfriend and have her spread the word and all that. Like, we don't need to get into all that. All right. Let's solve that right now.
Now, but this scenario pops up a lot too. Like, yo, we from the same hood. We see some dudes from another side and they right there. And you like, yo, what's up? Niggas is over there. And I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to do that. This nigga's pussy.
Nah, I don't think that's being
a thinker. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's what everybody gonna say. So when you say, nah, I ain't trying to do that.
You gotta choose your wars wisely in life, man, because the things you do today affect you tomorrow, man. And anybody that has anything to lose, they are first gonna think about the move that they're gonna make, man. Is this detrimental to what I'm building?
Right.
If yes, let me work around that, man. I ain't gotta jump out the window or get extreme, aggressive and all of that. For what? What is going to boil down to? Somebody even getting killed, me going to jail, or me getting to jail. I mean, come on.
Shit could go either way.
Yeah.
So if y'all expected by the man, like when y'all first meet him, what you expect to do when you first meet him?
I mean, everybody, I expect people to be themselves. Like, I ain't gonna front. It's even something my mom told me. It's like, you know what I mean? You judge somebody of how they carry themselves. You know what I mean? So if you see a person moving sloppy and talking all loud and doing all this and that, then like you brought that person to your crib and around your family, that's your fault. If he robbed you, don't go try to kill that man because you seen how he was moving and you the one that brought him home for dinner and let him introduce you to your girl and all that. He stole something from you and now you mad. Nah, judge that person of how they move. So I feel like however you present yourself on a day-to-day basis, that's how I'm going to judge you. Like Cameron had a viral clip the other day saying like everybody I meet start off at -30. So I'm already, even though I don't have no bad blood against you, I'm already expecting you a foul ass nigga. Yeah. You violate, your word is not good. So you got to build up to even get to 0 and then build up to 100. You know what I mean? So I don't have no expectations for nobody. I'm gonna treat you like you gonna violate me. You not real about what you saying, and I ain't gonna front. I move like that too. Even in the corporate world, like somebody telling me I'm doing a good job, yo, I'm gonna put you on, Even with the music, you know how many times I got off the stage and they like, yo, damn, bro, you teaching, I love what you doing. I look at it like, I bet. I don't think tomorrow you gonna call my phone and give me an opportunity to take me out the. Nah, but I thank you, man. I appreciate it. But I don't expect nothing. You know, if it happened, it happened. But I don't put nothing past nobody, and I don't got no expectations for nobody. And I go for women too. Like, I'm not running around thinking my girl can't get hit. Man, I'm putting it down. Nah,
once the girl open her mouth, I'm thinking you lying off the rip. I ain't
everybody, I expect it all, man. Like, you're not hurting me because I get
consider all possibilities.
You don't expect nothing. Yeah,
I do that all the time. I consider all positive. Nothing surprises me, man.
It's called respect the game. Like, it be some dudes like, because I live over here. Yeah. I'm going to still put my chain out. I'm going to still. Nah, when I used to live in the X, I respect the game. I lived over there for a minute, but when I pulled up in the BMW, I turned my music down. Yeah. I wasn't pulling up to the block to my parking spot in front of the building. Yeah. BMW music loud.
Music blasting.
Pull my joint down. Yeah. My windows is up. And if the parking spot, if I don't care if it's a parking spot right in front of where everybody's standing at, I'm still not taking that. I'm good. Y'all can have that, man, because I ain't pulling up in front of y'all, hopping out, and everybody.
I learned that from you. That's how I learned.
I take the walk from all the way down the block. And you know how many times I had a girl in my car, and the girl's like, it's a spot right there. I ain't going to explain it to her, but I just say something no. So I'm like, man, you worried about this walk. I ain't trying to even go through even if they not going to do nothing. It's just the look and, yo, who that? Man, what's that? They like the girl with you too. Yeah. I bite the bullet. But sometimes, like I said, sometimes a girl in the back of their mind be like, this nigga's pussy. You scared of them niggas. And right there, I have a nigga ego all twisted because it's like, you standing on principle.
But you have to check your ego. As men, we got to check our ego. Fuck that ego shit, my nigga. We in the team. That's how I said every time we talk. There's no ego. In the team, there's no ego.
I know how to move.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that pussy.
See?
I consider that avoiding conflict. Sometimes I say, I'm scared of myself. And what I might do if one of these motherfuckers get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to avoid all of that. I'm going to avoid all those possibilities, and I'm going to park down here.
For a little walk.
And I'm going to walk. 7-minute walk. I'm going to walk in quiet. I don't want to walk in loud. I'm not a loud individual. That's all that's saying.
But how do y'all feel about the Dean and Meek situation? Let's go back to that because we didn't really touch on that shit.
I did. I feel like that's just always like that. Like once the friends have fallen out, they start talking crazy, and it's like,
who that?
Meek Mill man.
His man. His man. But like how I say, I feel like I see it both ways because some of them niggas don't be feeding their mans, bro. Like we seen it with 6ix9ine. He was like he was getting one nigga the money and he wasn't feeding everybody. So I understand that. Like I'm holding you down, and sometimes we gotta stop doing that. Stop jumping out the window for these niggas, because when like you a chess on the pawn, like for me on the board. So like they're just gonna use you. So you gotta be wisely about what you doing, because you're gonna crash out. Mind you, when they music. When they be having entourage beef for other people, they not going to get it first. They entourage going to get it first. So I'll be understanding that's like, nigga, I'm front line for you, putting my shit on for you, and you got all this beef, and I'm had to see these niggas because you protected up in the woods somewhere, and I'm out here every day, so I understand that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you just got to show your man's love or put them in position. I feel like if I'm a man there and you big, you going to be on security. I'm putting you in position to be on security. You go to Kramer, my Kramer man. I'm putting my man in a position because it can have money.
What if your man is not responsible? What if he's not reliable? You know what I'm saying? What if he's not business minded? Do you put him in a position to fuck up?
No, I understand.
What you
got
going on?
That's what I'm saying. I had that token. Like, yo, bro, I'm moving this way.
Some people feel as though since they knew you before you got on, that they entitled to certain things once you get on.
Yeah, you right about that. You right about that.
That's why sometimes the story, the full story isn't being told also. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that you like a person that got it going on and somebody that came up with it from the sandbox, I don't believe that they just going to knock, like, I don't believe that because that's not me.
That's not true, but that shit happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas act brand new. Niggas
now,
like,
if you change up on me while we riding this wave and you act like you entitled, I'm gonna let you know. We gonna have a discussion about that shit. Like, yo, son, look, we on this level now, man. You gotta move accordingly. Because men have a problem. I'm gonna tell you like this. Men have a problem with another man checking him and pointing out his faults.
Yep. You shouldn't have
on how he should improve. No man wants to really hear that. Sometimes the delivery is not the best and it comes off wrong. And some dudes they take offense. But
so that's not really your man. Don't really. That's not really your man. Then.
Yeah, they don't want to.
If you can't check me, you're not really. If you can't check me, you're not really close like that. Real talk.
A lot of dudes, you right though. A lot of dudes don't want to be checked. Yeah. And even like I ain't gonna front. When I talk to Dame sometimes, that's what he be saying. He don't work with dudes. Like none of his staff. None of his employee, anybody that he works with,
it's an ego
because it's always
thing
that. Like you try to tell somebody something, and because he was like, because I'm the one in position, they automatically assume that I'm talking down, I'm fronting on them, and it's like, yo, bro, it's not all that, bro. I'm just telling you, nah, you got to pick it up, bro. You coming late today, you moving late, and it's like, yo, why you talking to me like that? It's like, I can't say nothing to you because you gonna keep thinking it.
I seen it play out in settings where dudes come in, they might have on the jewels, they whip is right. They look like they about their business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You automatically see in the faces of those who not in that position, they already feel kind of offended and they don't even know the motherfucker. Just because he stepped in like that. But some men they harbor those type of insecurities, man. You can't talk to them like men. You can't approach them like men. You can't expose them to your success. They'll feel some type of way. And even though they'll ride the wave with you, deep down inside, they really be feeling some type of way. Because they like, damn, why couldn't that be me?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask this, like, how does that tie in with having a father? Like, because they say right now, it's been the last couple of generations is a lot of men, especially black, who is growing up without fathers. So do you think we, as men, be moving like that because a lot of men just don't grow up with fathers? Because sometimes that's the first person that be humbling you.
I believe that.
You a man, you like 9 years old, 10 years old. You trying to be the man, but your pops is in the crib every day. So you can't even act like, oh, I'm the macho, this, not, because you got another nigga in the crib doing 1,000 push-ups right next to you. Like, no, nigga, be quiet. As soon as you try to get crazy and start smelling yourself, even if you're 13, your pops is right there, chained up, looking good, looking, you know what I mean, looking like you, and you always gonna get humbled the whole time. So by the time you become a man, maybe you can be somebody who has that humble, you know, nature, because your whole life you've been getting humbled because pops is right there before you start bugging out, before you start slapping somebody, before you start beating somebody up. I'm right there the whole way telling you, chill out, pause, you whatever. So it's like, is that the reason, or?
Like me, I feel like that's the reason, because like how D said, all them traits that Jesus was saying, those is woman traits. Jealousy, envy, that's woman traits.
They ain't gonna like that, boy.
You guys it's woman traits. Let's talk about it, man.
But I ain't, honestly, half of the dudes that you know, like, I was doing a survey the other day, just asking dudes, like, you go with your father? No. Mostly everybody that you see running around is raised by a woman. And grandmas. Everybody, you got grandmas.
But they tried their best, though.
So it's like, ain't nobody really day to day. Like, yo, my pops was here the whole 0 to 18. Day to day. I'm talking like wake up with my pops. Like, my pops taking me to school, picking me up. My pops is feeding me. My pops is taking me to my first game, at all my sports practices, at the whole way through. We got to find somebody, matter of fact, to pull up that was raised from a dad, and not even like the regular dad, like the NYC, like a Brooklyn dad, a Bronx dad, a Harlem dad. Like, we need to meet more of those guys and see what's the difference. My cousin is one, and he's a Catholic school dude, played football, got married, owned a home, and he ain't never gangs and all that. He always was like, that shit was just like, I don't care about that shit. None of that shit fazed him. And I'm like, to me, he kind of showed me, oh, that's what growing up with your dad on a day-to-day basis mean. You know what I mean? Even, I ain't gonna front, his mom's passed away, and his dad still was the one that took it on. Like, all right, I'm here with you. And I'm like, okay. And his life is way different than most of the guys I know. None of that old extra shit that we go through, like, you don't know who you are, going back and forth to prison, gangs and all that. He ain't doing none of that. And I'm like, oh, that's what it means, having a day-to-day pops. But that's one dude I'm in my 30s, and I'm telling you, one guy I know that had a day-to-day pops.
Yeah, growing up in her,
that's definitely a factor. That's definitely a factor.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So that means we got to do it.
On a day-to-day basis, having your father there to guide you through certain things and talk to you.
You got a son right now.
Yeah.
I already can imagine what your son life going to be like, just having you on a day-to-day basis
and
forever.
I teach him now.
Early.
Like,
how old is he?
He'll throw his little tantrums when he doesn't get what he wants. I'll be like, look here, son.
Look off the rip.
In life, you're not going to get everything you want when you want it. So stop crying, man. And you know what most women will say? Oh, he's a baby. He's supposed to cry.
Done.
They miss the whole, like, I'm trying to implant certain things in his head now because he's hearing me.
Message. Yo, I'm looking at the camera. Yeah. All the dads out there.
It's not about caressing them and making them feel good. I'm giving them gems that
fuck that shit young boy saying, man. You gotta be there.
Our pops was doing to us. Soon as we start getting on some whining, doop, straight jabs.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember one time I cursed, he caught me in the room. He said, yo, come here. Yo, put your chin up. I'm like, what? It was a baby boy shit. Put your chin up.
Yeah.
Came my chest in, bro.
I remember.
Bro.
Soon as you start getting on that whiny one, doop, you like, yo, hold on.
Yeah,
but
that's how I came up. Like, my uncle would put his friends on their knees and have me,
You're fighting on, yeah.
Yeah, but those are little things that little boys do. That's what kind of creates the bond between the father
and what the mom's gonna
the
say.
Older.
Don't do that.
Rough,
you gonna get hurt. Don't get hurt.
Yeah, don't do it. Take it easy. Like, what?
Now, but let's get to that then. So, what do we have to do as men to stay in these kids' lives? Because honestly, once it's over with the girl, you don't want to take it down no more. You don't want it no more. Then that's it for your kid.
You gotta take some management courses, man.
You gotta talk about
these emotions that come with dealing with the women.
Dudes ain't making it past 2 years old, man. Dudes be in a baby shower. Go look at their baby shower picture. Big ass cheese smile. By the time 2 years old, niggas is long gone.
I don't got no family yet. Like my own family, so I can't really talk on that, but like seeing it is just like how you saying niggas big, not lasting, son.
Because it's hard to be with it ain't hard to raise your kid 20 years. It's hard to be with a joy for 20 years.
I know it's some situations where the mother of the child may be very extreme. You know what I'm saying? To the point, yo, I can't deal with this shit.
But some niggas do be on bullshit though. I ain't gonna front. Some niggas be on some bullshit.
All the situations I've seen, they manageable, man. Especially for your child, man. You got to be willing to take certain hits and deal with certain stuff
what kind of hits,
for your child. The love of my child, the way that I feel, yo, that's a love like no other, man.
That's true.
That's a love like no other. I'm like, yo, I look at him and just stare at him like,
crazy.
Damn, that's me.
But there's a lot of niggas out there.
And it gets stronger over time, man. That's why I be like, but then thinking about what we just broke down, outside of the love getting stronger, what you could do for that child, I feel like that's what make the NCAA players that we see, the NBA players, when you interview them, all of them, they parents be stuck together. And I feel like that's what make all of them, NFL, all them dudes, they be coming from the good families. Or they
get it from the coaches, man.
Yeah,
they get that stern, shrewd, discipline,
from day one.
All of that from the coaches, man. It's a regimen.
All the way to the NFL.
Yeah, it's a regimen with that,
some niggas do be on bullshit. So my homegirl, she told me her baby father ain't he be on bullshit because she didn't want to be with him, shit like that. I heard that too.
That's a lot of guys like that too. A lot of guys be trapping the ladies too.
From both perspectives.
Yeah, you gotta help them out because they're gonna probably be in the comments like, y'all niggas is crazy, man. These niggas is foul.
From both perspectives.
It is a lot. I got aunties.
Oh yeah, it's always both sides.
I got aunties that I be helping out and dudes be. But I think even like some of the dudes can't handle the woman. And they want, and look at this shit, communication. You know what I mean? Niggas can't communicate.
That's a fact.
Damn near half of the whole fucking population.
That's the key
Kids
right
be
there.
like, yo, look, I understand you feel some type of way, but look, this is what we gonna do. Tomorrow I could. Niggas ain't coming with no solution. Niggas just want to argue, but niggas never lead with the solution.
Some women be cutting deep though, because some niggas be having childhood trauma, and the girl would throw that in the nigga face
all day. That's they cut hard with the words, man.
They be like, "Fuck you, man. That's my fucking John on the third floor."
Shit like that. You like, what dick?
And now look, we can talk about this, right?
What you talk about?
Look at Tiana Taylor, man.
Oh yeah.
Her and Iman Shumpert had a beautiful relationship. Marriage, 2 kids, they was going crazy, threesomes, all that. She wrote songs about my man, put them in the videos, and now they getting a divorce, and she talking about he always intoxicated when he with the kids and all that, and trying to make sure that he don't get custody. But I'm like, yo, they was lovey-dovey for years, and I'm like, yo, how is it like this? Every time the relationship is done,
I told my moms this, right? I say, yo, black women are very resilient, man. They very forgiving, very resilient, and they got a lot of faith, man. Because I see some of these women and the dudes that they fuck with, and I'm like, this dude is a scumbag, man. But they stick in there and a deal with all of his shit and still treat him within their womanly nature, what's in their womanly nature, on how they should treat the man. Like they still would cater to him. You know what I'm saying? So I say they resilient, man.
I think they'll
keep
quiet.
That he might be really doing that then?
Who?
Iman Shumpert. No.
Nigga looking at me.
I'm saying that as soon as I'm saying, look.
I'm talking about you.
I'm saying as soon as they break up, as soon as like they might be resilient, they might be all these amazing qualities, but as soon as it's over, then it's this nigga ain't shit. This nigga da da da. I'm just saying like as soon as it's over, why so many women start saying, this nigga's that. But you ain't saying none of that the whole relationship. But now it's over. This nigga cheap. He don't take care of this. Like she said, he always intoxicated with the kids and all that.
She probably always felt like that, but she probably didn't want to say it because they was together. You know how that shit goes.
Nah,
like,
this is a thing too, right? They may not want you no more, right? But they don't want anybody else to have you. So they'll try to block somebody else from feeling you. I'm going to put all his bullshit out there. And if you go and fuck with him, that's on you.
That's foul.
Damn.
Come on, right
but
now.
How do y'all do it? How do y'all do it? Because y'all have kids.
Some men do that too.
That's true.
Some men do that. They fuck with the chick and all that. They fucking with her hard body. Soon as she don't want to fuck with them no more, her pussy stink. She can't fuck anyway. All of that. They put all that.
That's how they really felt.
And Harlem growing up, they see that shit all the time. They be like, "What's up, ma? How you doing, sweetheart?" Turn around, all right, and they be like, "Come here, let me talk to you for a minute." Nah, I'm good. Your pussy stink anyway, stupid bitch. You be like, "Yo, just to see what."
That's that Cam shit.
That's how I used to be. I see niggas do that all the time, man.
man.
But when you say how we do it, for me, it's like I try to move based on like black and white shit when it comes down to females. It's like, all right, right is right, wrong is wrong. That's it. Like, we ain't got to sit here and go back and forth all day. Let's analyze the situation and really see why this argument or why this disagreement came about, and let's make a sound decision as two people. And we can clearly see, if we take emotion out of it, who was right and who was wrong. As long as nobody's being shiesty and like trying to manipulate. Yeah. When somebody trying to manipulate, then you always gonna try to work the shit around your situation. And all
you
that.
gotta come with
out,
truth, man.
Exactly.
You gotta come with truth,
That's
man.
it. Even the men too.
Bid,
a lot of niggas be manipulating.
Like, yo, this is me. I'm, I got issues. I got this going on.
And you'd be surprised how many females be with it if you actually be like, yo, I got this going on. I ain't grow up the right way. I ain't have my father when I was growing. You got to keep it 100. And a lot of them be like, I better understand.
I learned
if you do that emotional shit, just arguing, fighting, violating because you mad, then she might go crazy, and then that's where the fights and all the domestic shit be happening.
One thing I learned, I ain't run into a lot of women that take accountability. Be honest. That take accountability like, yo, it's me. It's not you.
Yeah, they don't like being wrong.
A girl not happy, it's your fault. It's not her fault. It's nigga you. It's your fault. Everything is you. And I be looking like, damn, like the fuck. I never really ran into a girl
emotions
that takes accountability. Yeah. Like, yo, I fucked up. Like, it's like, yo, it's my fault. I could be doing better. It's not just you. And my whole life, like for me, I've been seeing that shit as grown ups, watching my cousins. I be like, yo, like, you mad at him, but you did have son over here last time. Like, what are you talking about? This shit every day. This is a learning experience, son. But communication is key. That episode coming out next.
What I learned through my life is this, though, right? That every person that comes into your life that you meet, they eventually bring something to the table that helps you evolve as a man. You know what I'm saying? Especially a woman, because a woman is bringing so many emotions, right? And they deep down inside, they have a nurturing quality. So if you get with a woman, she want to see you at your best. I don't know too many women that didn't want to see me at my best, or if I asked for their assistance to help me with something, that they was like, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I ain't trying to help you with that. It's in their nature to want to see you do well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because they could sit back and say, yeah, that's my dude right there, you know, and they congratulate. So any woman you deal with, whether you got some toxic shit going on, it still teaches you something about yourself.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? It still teaches you something about yourself.
They don't like this, man. I don't think the ladies like this getting together on a Friday night, chopping it up like this. They don't like this, man. It's that 2024 shit right here.
But let's take it back to fatherhood, because today I read something. Boozy said that he feel like a failure because his kids are not living with him. So I have a take on that. He feel like he fell as a father. Honestly, his kids not living with him.
I ain't gonna front. I tell you a situation I got into with one of my friends, because I was talking about, I got 2 kids and I've been living with them from the start right now. And I was just saying, like, basically, but I forgot that it's dudes like going. So I'm just in a heart of talking. Like, I feel like if you're not doing it day to day, you don't really understand what it really takes. Like, I'm dropping off, picking up. Like, this right now is my only time. But even if I stay out right now chilling with y'all at 3 in the morning, both of my kids is gonna wake up at 7, and they gonna be tapping me on. I don't care if I'm drunk or not, especially my daughter. She tapping me, even if my mom try to hold me down. Like, nah, she like, no, wake up. Come on, Clay. She got her book open. Let's trace letters. And I be like, bro, I was so lit last night. My eyes, but I be like, yo, I gotta do it. I gotta get up. And I'm like, so I was saying basically to everybody in the room, like, if you're not doing that day to day, you might be a father, but you don't really understand, like, when you gotta make up something real quick so you go to the bathroom. Like, I'm literally like, draw STW, circle all the O's, and call me when you're done. And I'm running in the bathroom just to fucking pee. And she still, after 2 minutes, you hear it on the door. So I'm like, And then someone's like, yo, what you trying to say though, man? Like, just because you ain't day to day, like niggas is sitting bread, like niggas is doing, and everything he was saying didn't even really equate to what I was saying, but I could tell he was hurt because it's like he's still doing his thing, but he's not day to day. So I'm like, yo, bro, your freedom is not the same. When you get off of work, you going to the crib and you chilling. Yeah. Your girl is the one doing all that. That's why she hates you. And I was trying to tell him that. Your girl hates you because she can't take a shit without these kids fucking knocking on the door. She have no life. She feels like she have no life. Yeah. Even on the weekends, bro.
Help.
It's Saturday and you here with me chilling. I'm rushing because I got to dip here and go to my crib and take care and relieve my girl. And my girl's going to leave and go chill because I'm relieving her. Your girl has no relief right now.
That's how I be telling you chilling
every day and talking about you sending bread. Yeah. She don't care about your bread. I'm trying to tell him. She don't care about your money.
Do care about
no, she do because the bills is getting paid. Yeah. And that's why I understand what he was saying. But the time is still, she's happy. Yeah. You know what I mean? The food is in the refrigerator, but she has no life because these kids are
social life.
She has coloring pencils all day. So it's like, he was mad at me, but exactly because they right there.
She can't cook because Shorty is... He playing with this.
And those kids
he playing in the socket. He dropping stuff.
That's a major part, but they feel like they don't have no social life.
None of that.
You feel like you working.
1, 2, 3, 4
feel like
years
you just
old.
working 24/7 and don't got no social life. You just work every day.
Nah.
And imagine if you working and you still got to raise kids. What the fuck?
No, but that's what's happening. That's what most of these women is doing. Yeah, they working, going to pick up, sitting in traffic, going home, and then feeding the kids, doing bath time.
That's the responsibility of being a parent.
Exactly.
But they don't make them how they make
you
grandma
gotta take that hit for like 17, 18 years. They don't make them how they make
grandma no more. They trying to live.
17, 18 years, you gotta take that hit, man.
Well, hold on. But that's what we're saying. The guys is not doing that part, though. It's just the woman mostly doing that. The guys, and that's what I was saying, and he got mad at me, but he not doing it day to day. So you don't feel that same pain. Yeah. Like, you might say you a dad, but nigga, you chilling every day when you get up for work. You get to go home, roll your blunt, chill, sit, kick your feet up. Nobody's bothering. You get on a FaceTime real quick. Yeah, what's up, man? Good little man, you all right? All right, see you later. And you think your girl happy, she mad as shit because that phone hang up. Yeah. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, can we go outside? And they tight. So I do get it. You got to do that day-to-day shit, man. That
level of intimacy, man, takes time. Yeah, and that's what they want. They want that time.
It's about balance and, like, you go out, I go out, watch the kid, like, take turns. You can't just leave her.
Exactly.
Like, niggas be going to other states, leave her. I'm like, you can't do that, bro. Come on, my nigga.
Or file for custody and get that joint, man. Like, you get your days, I get my days. Bro. But you got to share that time, man. It ain't fair for nobody to have to do that shit all day and every day. I don't like it when even my shorty, I be like, I could tell when she got to get out. I'm like, yo, when the kid
bro.
drop one glass of water, I do need to. I'm like, oh, yep, you need to go out.
That should be overwhelming.
It's a lot, man.
All we had to do was clean up the water. You ain't got to be that mad over no water spill.
Time to yourself, social time, like, friend go out with your girls. Like, a lot of females don't go out with their girls in years because, like, this nigga going out every weekend. That's why, yo, bro, you can't be doing that, bro. Like, she gonna really hate you. Like, this nigga going out.
My mother did. Yeah, my mom told me some real shit. I interviewed my mom on a podcast last week, and she told me I ain't get a good night's sleep until you graduated from college. I was like, whoa.
I love his mom, man. She's so positive.
And it's like, and she like, cuz you was just all over the place from the jump. Right. So, but that when you graduated and I seen you walk across that stage, I seen it in your eyes that, okay, he got it now.
She's so mature. And now
those protective instincts are always going to keep their imagination running. Like, I hope he's all right. Hope nothing happens.
Like, you think
every time you go out the door, especially as a boy, because they know what boys, young boys get into. They fearless. They gravitate towards certain things. So you never, as a mother.
She told me that shit was brought tears in my eyes. Yeah. I was like, but now, because I realize a lot more because now I'm a dad. I'm like, damn, I get it. Because even right now, it's like, I'm just hoping that my shorty is doing good right now, but I don't know what the fuck is going on with my kids right now. I don't know who's sick, who might catch an asthma attack, whatever, you know what I mean? So you're not really comfortable. You hoping that everything is good, but you ain't comfortable until they in your eyesight, and now you can see like, oh, okay, you good. So when she said that shit until you graduated, I was like 22 at that time, and then she was like, all right, now I can live my life. And I'm like, damn, that's a sacrifice like a motherfucker.
And now I know when they say, you going to see what I went through.
Yeah, couldn't wait.
You gonna,
every time I try to call her,
and they start giggling and shit, you be like,
no. I be like, yo,
what you mean about that?
Tired. You be like, what? Tired? Fucking thing. Shut up, nigga. Little nthem.
But we been on this. I ain't gonna front this whole episode with the straight gems and good talk. But we gotta switch it. Let's talk about them Jets. Let's talk about them NBA right now. For me, so who y'all messing with right now, NBA wise, man?
NBA.
Nigga Buddha trying to smooth the moon. Nigga,
Yeah.
Talking about, nigga like, yo, I hate these niggas, man. These niggas is on our ass for 5 minutes.
Niggas gonna be watching
you know I'm done with these niggas, man. Yeah, but let's change the topic to the NBA for me. So who y'all messing with though right now, NBA wise?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't watch an NBA game in like a month. My girl bought me a PS5. That shit still in the box.
Oh.
So I can't even go away from the fatherhood shit because I ain't got no time for nothing, man. The most I do is ESPN. And shout out to ESPN and Cameron and Mason them and all the people that give like stats and updates and all that because I love sports.
Shout out to Cameron, February 4th, same birthday. We got that birthday coming up.
And maybe we need a
We
segment.
the older dudes, but we still in position.
Nah, that's a fact, man. You looking like 22 over there,
We
man.
still in position.
But yeah, I need people, even like us, we need people to update sometimes. Cause like depending on how your life going, sometimes you can't sit down and watch all the games and all the football and all that. So shout out to everybody that be doing them wrap ups, man. That should be saving me, updating me sometimes when I can't watch it.
But let me update you what's going on with Sebastian Telfair. He from Canarsie.
Oh, I seen that.
From myself, Canarsie. He from Coney Island, my fault. And
They
he was going.
Coney Island, gonna be on you, niggas.
He from Coney Island, and he said he's the best player to come out of NYC of all times.
Uh-oh. Is that true?
Give me your top 5 right now, D. Because you're older. You're going from D to Rod and me.
From NYC. Does
From
that
NYC.
mean born in NYC?
Born in
Ballers.
NYC.
You don't have to be
Ballers.
raised in
Nah,
NYC?
ballers.
Mm.
We saying born. Let's
I'm
talk
old
about
school,
it.
so I'm
born.
going to say Bernard King.
No, I can't.
Michael Jordan, you know he was born in Brooklyn.
Damn. Drop gems on us
know
like
that?
that.
Shit.
Yeah, Jordan
I
was
ain't know
born
that.
in Brooklyn.
Who else?
It's so many of them, man.
All right, so that's it with you. That's
I put 2 on there.
what you got.
I gotta go with my son Kemba Walker, man.
Yeah.
Went to the same
Your
high
Rice
school,
buddy.
man. I gotta go.
He from
Kemba.
the BX, right?
Yeah, he from the X.
Yeah.
From the X. Kemba, and then I ain't going front. Yeah, I might laugh at me. My son Meta World Peace, man.
Ron Artest.
Oh, Ron Artest, yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I used to love watching. I just like how he
Stiff
ball. You know what I
elbows.
mean? You could just tell the energy. You know what I mean? He just didn't play.
Yeah.
And growing up in New York City, if it's one thing about
And he
us
wasn't
and
taking no
balling,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like when we ball, it could be the trashiest dude. But if you pick him up when that 5-on-5 with me in the town, he gonna play like it ain't no tomorrow. And that's what I like about
I already
New York
watched
City
him. I
ballers.
watched him play before. I watched him, bro. Pause. He type.
That's
big
what I'm
pause.
saying.
I didn't even know.
He was
Yeah,
entertaining
yeah,
to me,
yeah.
so definitely my son Meta World Peace. I said Meta World Peace, Kemba, and then for the third person, I gotta go Melo.
He fucked me with the Jordan shit. Yeah,
I stole Melo from you. I'm taking Melo.
Nah, that's good. But the Jordan shit, that fucked me up. Well, I forgot Jordan, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
born in
with
Brooklyn.
I gotta go Stephon. Stephon on my list. He gotta be on my
Marbury.
list.
Nah,
Marbury
Marbury's
gotta be on the
dope.
list.
Yeah, Marbury's
Yeah,
nice.
my son Lance too. Shout out to Lance.
Yeah, Lance was on
Stevenson's
there.
a beast.
Lance.
Lance Stevenson.
Beef.
Donovan Mitchell. He from out here. And damn, what's the nigga from the Bucks? Drew Katrine Cabal. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Abdul?
Yeah. I do. What's his name from the Bucks? He's on the Lakers
His name
too.
was hard to.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about though. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but him. He was born in New York City
Kenny
too.
Anderson from New York, too.
Yeah, Kenny.
He was
yeah.
a good one too.
Skip to my loop. Got skip to my loop. Sham God. There's a couple.
It's
but
a couple dudes.
Yeah, but he was talking Telfair. He wasn't even. You got Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook was cooking niggas. Shout out to Lenny Cook, man. Y'all get Lenny Cook up here too. Let's talk about it.
Nah, yeah.
Lenny Cook, his story. Oh man, his story. But Stephon, like Sebastian Telfair was talking crazy. Like Stephon was that dude. That he got game. Is Stephon. You know that, right? That movie is based on Stephon Marbury. I never even knew that.
Yeah.
Like Telfair was talking crazy, like come on, bro, like you wasn't. Come on, bro. When you think, I think Stephon is better than you. Like my opinion.
Was Telfair a starter?
I ain't gonna in high school. He doing this shit in high school. I ain't gonna front. He was doing.
I'm
this
talking
shit
about in
high
the
school.
NBA.
I think he
was coming
started.
on.
He probably was started, but he wasn't like. Even Lance. I seen Lance cook.
Damn. I'm mad. I forgot. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They gonna be mad when they see that, because that's a legend.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He's from Harlem.
That's what I'm saying.
From Harlem.
Yeah.
Kareem.
Mo Bama
Kareem
from Harlem. Shout out to my son
Mo Bama.
Scotty told me that. I didn't even know that. Mo Bama from Harlem.
Because he used to be with Scotty.
But yeah, he was talking crazy though, and I'm like, nah, bro, you not even.
I'm
You're not
sorry,
even in the
Kareem,
top
man.
10.
We Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, we can't.
What he stand for? He was standing for that Black Power shit
He's
back
76, huh? 76 years old right now.
Oh,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Damn.
That
76,
nigga Telfair was talking
Yeah.
crazy though, so like he really like he shook the word like he's that dude. I'm like, yo, bro, you was alright, well, come on, bro, come on. Coney Allen, Stephon's before you. I be thinking Lance.
I mean, just to make it to the NBA is an achievement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you gotta give him his.
No, but he would say he's the best. Come on, bro. He
But
better
when you
than-
say you the best, you gotta be the best all around.
yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
NBA too.
You
That's
gotta
what I'm
be the
saying,
best
yeah.
as far as your presentation, how you carry yourself off the court. It can't just be about your skills, because that's why Kobe studied Mike. If you look at Kobe, he really studied Mike, man.
Definitely, yeah.
From his stage presence, the way he did his interviews, all of that, how he carried himself.
Who the top two best
He
NBA
mimicked
players of all
that, yeah.
time? Who the
All
top?
time?
Yeah, all time. The top two.
For me, I'm going Jordan and Brown.
Who you going with?
I would say that. I like Iverson too, though, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go with
Iverson
I
threw it
gotta
all on the
go
court,
with-
man.
I fuck
Every
with
time he
Ivo, too.
came out, man, he was
But
all over
I
the
ain't gonna
court,
front
man,
Bron. I
giving
fuck
his
with
body
Bron,
and
but
everything.
I gotta give it to MJ and Kobe, because Kobe, he loved the game. That nigga loved the game, and he didn't want to be your friend. He be your friend off the court, but he gonna bust your ass on the court,
Yeah.
and he gonna try to do it by himself. He had Shaq, but he still put up the numbers, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I fuck with Kobe, man. Kobe really studied the game, man.
Gems.
Yeah, gems of the day, man.
Yeah.
That's
Start
a
it off,
fact.
man.
So damn, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna front, man. This is a good episode, man. We got
Every
covered-
time D come
Nah,
out,
nah,
niggas
D
always
is-
bill, man.
covered this
We gotta
joint.
bring you back,
Turn
man.
that shit to-
Every
nah,
time.
Ain't no
man.
doubt. I'm always here, man.
Real as matter of fact, how
You
about
know,
you
this
kick it off,
family
man?
right
Yeah,
now.
kick it
You
off.
already know.
Gem of the day. What's
Gem
your
of the day, man. What's been going on in the last little month of your
Gem of the
life?
day, like I started off, man. Don't be afraid to be selfish, man. Take care of you. You got to take care of you before you take care of others, man. That's what I'm learning, because I was actually draining myself crazy in 2023, man. Running around, trying to be there for people, trying to be a loyal friend, trying to be responsible, man. But some of the things that I was doing really was on other people to do. You know what I'm saying? But I was taking upon myself to volunteer and do it. And I was draining myself. So don't be afraid to be selfish, man. You got to take care of yourself.
That was a good
Our
one.
gem of the day, man. People gotta learn to take accountability. When you take accountability, you'll grow. You have to. And that's that, man.
Accountability. For me, I seen this joint from Farrakhan, and I wanted to make
Oh,
sure
shit.
I
Go
mentioned
deep.
it. He said, if you see a man fall, don't laugh, learn. The same thing that tempted that person can tempt you too if you don't pay attention to their mistake.
That's a fact.
You know what
Why
I
I've
mean?
learned from other mistakes, right
Gem.
there.
And there you have it.
Yeah.